Good morning, gentlemen. We're on our 88th segment of the Think Before You Speak series. The laws of Shemirat Halashon with clarity. Leilu Nishmat Chafetz Chaim, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha. Leilu Nishmat, the great Reb Chaim Kanievsky, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha. Leilu Nishmat, Yididi, Reb Zechariah Wallerstein, Zechet Tzadik Lebracha. Leilu Nishmat, Luz Aliza Bat Henriette, and our children that passed with her in the fire. Ruach Hashem Tenichena Megan Eden. These halachot should be a great zechut for Hatzlacha, Shemirat, Siyata Dishmaya for our Bnei Chabur that learn every morning in the Balabatim Kolel. And it should also be specifically a great Shmirim Aliyah. These halachot should be a Shmirim Aliyah and a zechut gadol, Hatzlacha Gedola for Chaim Davidoi ben Chaisar. Okay, the halacha today is Rechilut with relatives. So, could you imagine, guy walks up to you and says, "Hey, I have regards to you for you from your brother. I was in Lakewood yesterday and I went by his store. And I really thought that he had great stuff with great prices. And I'm telling you, he's running a great operation." And you answer back to him, "Yeah, it seems that everyone in Lakewood loves his store." And then the guy says, "Well, yeah, I don't know about everyone. You know, I do have a neighbor that went to his store and he was complaining up and down. I don't know what the guy's problem was. He was saying that your brother was rude and that his prices really aren't as great as what people make it seem. And he said that he doesn't have a return policy." And he's going on and on. This person who tells you about how his neighbor degraded and derated your brother's store in Lakewood is over on absolute rechilut. Because now the knee-jerk reaction of any relative, of any brother listening to someone else berating their brother will bring forward bad feelings against that person. And right now, you're going to be all out, angry and upset against this guy's neighbor, the one that really berated your brother's store in Lakewood. And therefore, the Chafetz Chaim writes that you have to be extra careful, extra super sensitive, that never to say anything that someone else said about somebody's relatives. Because that area, people are much more sensitive and much more on guard that nothing should chas v'shalom ever be belittling a friend, let alone a friend, a relative, someone, a loved one, that they're going to take it extremely to offense, and there'll be the real downside of rechilut. There'll be absolute hard and bad feelings between the person listening that you're talking to and the person that you're talking about that said what they did about their relative. It's interesting. If we would only realize, that every time we speak about another Jew, we're really speaking about a relative. Boy, would our headset change on all the laws of Shemirat Halashon. We're very protective when it comes to our own siblings. When it comes to our parents, forget about it. When it comes to our relatives. But at the end of the day, in the eyes of Borei Olam, that is your relative. That's no different than your biological brother to the brother that you have in Klal Yisrael. With that awareness, Mashiach would have came long ago. Thank you for listening.